Oh, now that's what I'm talking about
That's
right
awesome.
there.
They just
Free ride.
loving the snow here. Tails are wagging all over the place as winter settles in. It's time to focus on keeping healthy in the colder months, and that also means for our furry friends as well.
Yeah, joining us live to talk about the winter pet safety, veterinarian Dr. Ruth McPeets. Ruth, thank you so much for being with us this morning. You got your little furry friend
Jet.
there.
That's Jet.
Is that, yeah, I was going to say, you want to introduce your little furry friend? Is that Jet?
This is Jet.
Hi.
He's dressed for winter.
Yeah.
Love it. So I guess let's get right into it. You know, one of the things I didn't know about is it can get too cold for some of these pets, especially if you got snow on the ground. You got to put little mittens on them, right?
Yes, yeah. That's one of the things that can really fool a lot of people is their fur coat. People assume that pets are immune to the cold, but just like us, they are susceptible to the cold, and we do need to be careful with them. The best thing people can do is keep their pets inside when it's really cool outside. And then the second thing is what you mentioned is to dress them appropriately for winter.
So, Doc, you know, like us, when we're too cold, we start to shiver a little bit.
Yeah, we
right?
do.
So when you see, you know, your pet doing that,
Dogs do that?
is that a pretty good
they do that?
idea that they could be going hypothermic or getting frostbite or something?
Yeah, that's a great indication. If you notice that your pet is shivering, if they're restless, if you notice that they're picking their paws up frequently, this may be an indication that they are too cold. That's one of the reasons why I like booties, because their feet do get cold and their feet don't have fur on them. So investing in booties is really a good way to go. Again, getting them warm winter gear. Canada Pooch, a lot of the stuff has scarves. They have all kinds of winter wear. You can see the hoodie my dog has.
Yeah.
They have jackets, everything.
One of my favorite things is putting booties on a pet, on your dog that's never had them before, and they walk like that stuff's stuck on their
They
feet.
do take a little time to get used to them.
So when you think of breeds, and there are obviously many dog breeds, which dogs are more susceptible to the cold than the others, and which ones are like, they can't wait till it gets cold?
Yeah.
Like the Siberian Husky and things like that.
Yeah, that's a great question. Certain breeds, like you mentioned, are more acclimated to the cold and have a double layer coat. So it's going to protect them so they stay warmer. They're a little more insulated, like the Siberian Huskies, the Great Pyrenees, St. Bernards. All of those guys have a double coat. And so that actually keeps them warmer. The animals like Italian Greyhounds and Dobermans have a single layer coat. They don't have that under layer. And so they are going to be more susceptible to the cold. And then obviously Whippets, Italian Greyhounds are very thin, and so they don't have that extra meat on their bones to keep them warm.
Yeah, we're getting a little heat from the cat lovers out there. What about cats, Doc?
Well, again, keeping your cat inside is really the best way to go.
Right.
One of the things I get asked a lot about is feral cats. What do you do with the feral cats that are outside? And the best thing to do with them is to provide them shelter. So there's a number of different shelters that you can get, small enclosures that you can get online, or you can make your own little shelter that's going to be insulated, basically a box. You want to provide straw, not hay or bedding, because those are going to get wet. The straw will actually wick away the moisture. And then you want to provide, obviously, 4 sides to keep them enclosed.
All right, veterinarian and author of Lisette the Pet, Dr. Ruth McPeet.
Appreciate it.
Always great stuff, Doc. Good seeing you.